a second. Much traffic out here. What's going on?
Your car is the shit.
I can't do this in first person. I'll try to be nice for you guys. Everybody outside, man.
Well, thank you for asking.
How you doing, guys? How you doing?
Everybody else just seems to be so damn busy and rude.
I mean,
can't
that is
say
true.
I like this town too much.
Hey, man.
I can't understand why everyone looks so darn aggressive.
Shit. That guy must be out of his mind, man. Espera, coloca. Pica la pantalla ahí. Como policía aquí, ya tú sabes. Hey,
Insane.
claro que, tío. Oh, I need that. Code 3. Hey, dispatch, show me 10-8.
Roger, 7. Proceed to patrol area. Citizens report a robbery at
Show me on
Strawberry
route.
24/7 Market. Units respond
On
code
route.
3. 10-4 copy 7.
Requesting backup.
Attention Attention all units. Officer requesting backup near, Strawberry. Respond code 3.
Acknowledge.
Shit, man. Fly. LSPD, freeze!
Low 7 requesting transport.
Covering fire!
Attention all units. Request prisoner transport assistance.
Low 7, I just lost one suspect.
10-4, copy that. Is medical aid required?
Low 7, no, it's alright.
Keep shutting me, alright? Good. Hell yeah.
Dispatch, show me 10-8.
Copy that. 7. Proceed to patrol area.
I can't wait to kick back with that cardiac. All good.
Citizens report a robbery at, Little Soul Ron Station. Respond code 3.
Copy. Show me en route. Dispatch, show me en route.
10-4, copy. 7.
Man, bruh, they failed. I'll have to post up somewhere.
Attention all units. We've got a possible 148 on, Lockport, that's freeway.
Show me en
Gunshots
route.
reported. All units respond. Code 99, emergency.
Show me en route.
This is dispatch.
Show me en route.
10-4, copy. 7.
You're looking good.
What the fuck is it?
Yeah. It's me. Yo, what's up, man? In all my years on the force,
citizens report a holdup at Little Seoul RON station. Respond code 3.
Show me on route. En route.
10-4-7.
Show me 10-8.
Roger, 7. Proceed with patrol.
It's been way too long.
Hey, dispatch.
This is dispatch.
Can I get some plates red?
10-4, copy that.
Plug.
Yo, appreciate the follow. Hey, we free, karaoke. Oh. Hey, loco. Karaoke.
What's up?
No, ¿cuánto dice ya? Uy.
Hi there.
Karaoke ya. ¿Cómo está todo para allá? Todo bien, todo bien, todo frío. Uy, gracias por el palo también. Vamos, se mueva, sí. ¡Oh! ¡Oh! Abuelo. Me gasté para la voz. Uy, ese carrito, espérate. Vamos a chequearte. Por favor, párate a la derecha. Está bien ahí. Ay, vamos a ver qué es lo que es con ese tigre. Can I get some plates red?
10-4.
Vamos a hablar.
Hello.
Hola, ¿cómo está? Uy, gracias por el faro de nuevo. Uy.
Gift law.
Dame todo el día, por favor. Dispatch, can I get some ID red?
10-4.
Can you check up on Lara Smith?
Oh, look who it is.
I promised them quality daytime
Vale,
programming.
tienes todo bien.
You keyed my car.
Te la voy a dar un ticket mejor. Oh, no, vamos a darle word.
yourself next time.
Vamos a dejarle un warning ahí. Ya está bien, por fin.
I'm going to give away a
Güey, ¿qué es lo que es de no?
Okay, I'll be back in 15.
Vamos a pedir por ahí.
Officers report a criminal resisting arrest in Mission Row.
It's never too late.
En route. En route.
10-4, copy.
Vamos
7.
por allá.
Dispatch, Ocean 1 here. We can take that if no one else wants it. Dispatch, we have a visual. Herb located. In pursuit.
Dispatch on the air.
10-4.
Vamos para allá, coño. Ey, diablo. Vamos, policía, que somos los mejores. Dispatch going for pivot maneuver.
10-4, copy.
Oh, please.
Stop right fucking there!
It's over! Okay, you better chill.
In prison for you, my friend! You're fucking dead,
I'm arresting
asshole!
your dumb ass.
Gonna hunt you down.
Te me lo llevo yo. Este mío.
Got you now.
Ven, camina. Párate ahí. Me chequeaste. Que no tengas nada malo ahí, sí, me chequeaste, ven. Chequeaste. Papel de baño, PID. Dispatch, can I get some ID red on Fernando Paolo?
Watch your head.
10-4, copy that.
Next time, show some respect.
Voy a entrar para el carro ya. Entra para allá. Ahí. Vamos para allá, coño. Te va preso. Dispatch, I got suspect in custody.
Attention all units. Suspect apprehended.
Dispatch taking custody. Oh shit. Dispatch taking suspect to jail.
10-4, copy that. Is medical aid required?
No.
10-4.
Vamos a ver por aquí. Vamos a llevarlo por atrás. Colocar mi gente antes que tenga la pantalla ahí.
Touch me again! I dare you!
Requesting backup.
Attention all units. Officer requesting backup near, Mission Row. Respond code 3.
I see the perp. We're in pursuit.
Dispatch going for a pivot maneuver.
Copy that. 7. Begin patrol.
Perp located. In pursuit. Suspect is on foot.
LSPD, freeze! Jermaine!
There's no way out!
This animal's got nowhere to go. You'll run for arrest, fucker. Dick!
Okay, let's go!
Dispatch requesting tow truck.
You're going away for a long time. You'll run for arrest, fucker.
Requesting tow.
You're going away for a long time. You'll run for arrest, fucker. You're going away for a long time.
Oh, I should have checked the vehicle. Dispatch, show me 10-8s.
Copy that. 7. Proceed to patrol area. Citizens report a possible 211 at Little Seoul RON station. Units respond code 3.
En route.
10-4, copy that. 7.
This society's doomed.
Requesting EMS.
Attention all units. Assistance needed near Little Seoul.
Go ahead. Dispatch requesting investigation unit.
Attention all units. Officer requesting tactical backup.
Ocean 1 en route.
Backup.
Move quickly, people. Diablos, this looks bad. I'll keep them busy for you. Oh, crap. They're DOA. wait till my shift is over.
Dispatch, come on break.
10-4, copy.
Dispatch, going on break.
10-4, 7.
Dispatch, I'm going on meal break.
Roger that, 7.
I don't like people getting too close. You need a receipt for taxes?
Let me see some armor though.
Well, that'll stop a lot of nasty stuff from killing you. Have a nice one.
Dispatch, I'm a 10-8.
Roger, 7. Proceed with patrol. Units reporting a 148 in Little Seoul.
Dispatch, we got eyes on the target, moving to engage.
Dispatch, I need a roadblock. Dispatch, going in for a pit maneuver.
Roger that, 7. Proceed with patrol.
LSPD, freeze!
Yeah.
Oh, shit!
Dispatch, suspect in custody.
Attention all units. Suspect in custody.
Why you bumping into me? Are you kidding me?
Dispatch requesting transport. Game crash, guys. Um. So I'm gonna get the towing services right now. I need that.
GTA 5 is 2000 Fire. Now we have tow truck 2 and we have tow truck. Let's see what the tow truck is. Yes, I believe this is the one we want to. All right, y'all. So we have this vehicle that's illegally parked here. Let's go ahead and get our new tow truck to come and pick this bad boy up. Now, I know we did it under tow truck 2, but I believe it's going to be the regular tow truck. Yeah, it's going to be the regular tow truck 1 that is going to come pick it up. So 4 times 6 2.
10-4, copy.
Ah, Tom 6 2. And the channel's busy. Of course it is. Whoa, Jesus.
Dispatch to 4, Tom 62.
There we go. Can I get a 1051 to El Rancho Boulevard?
10-4.
I need a tow truck. All right, so we're going to call for the small tow truck because I believe that's the one we replaced, okay? So let's go ahead and hit small tow truck.
Assistance required in
And
Heights.
it should come from right up. But there it is right there, y'all. And it's hooked up. And there it goes. As you can see, it's got the police on it. It is the Ford. And our car is gone. So there is our tow truck, ladies and gentlemen. You know, as we all know, the one with the chains, the wheels always screech on the ground. But there it is. There is our Ford F450 Super Duty 4-door tow truck. Just like that. Hope you all enjoyed the tutorial. See, mine says 2845. Anything in here? Now go back to this town. Well, I'll hit up to go to the third. Now, oh, I'm sorry. Wait for the car to go by. Let's go ahead and get out.
Hey guys, this is Mike with the Benzoy Effect channel. We're going to be installing these Rella generic coroner models. Come with a kind of a doctor's lab coat. Those are becoming really, these are the new uniforms we're going to be installing. It's really quick, simple to install. In today's episode, so I'm going to show you exactly how easy this is. Let's go.
What beautiful truck. I love it. I dig it. Okay, so here's what, and vehicles.rp. Installing today. Beautiful truck.
Let me go ahead and just get a ped check on Jack Hoff. We are installing Stop link that's down there also, and you'll find, make sure you have like an ad blocker. That also helps. This is definitely enhances your searching of peds and vehicles. So we're gonna go ahead to none, because these are LSPDFR base games menus that are like Stop the Ped, but we don't want those anymore. Those will just overlay if we don't clear them. So make sure you set both of those to none. After you do that, just hit File, Save. Camera focus, just leave it at. Pretty cool function, and I actually do that a lot on my streams to make it more entertaining for my viewers. And moving on down, you have some shortcut keys to pat people down. Another keybind to grab someone without going through the menu is just left Control T. That'll actually give you a function to grab someone without going through the menu. You could touch up on all this info by just reading. This is really a lot of preference-based settings. So if you want the probability of resistance of a ped, you could turn this up. Again, just follow the diagram of what requirements are. So between 0 and 100. We have resistance probability at 3, so it's a very low chance. And if he does resist, there is a 50% chance that he'll attack us. So that's kind of how that probability works right there. So a 3% chance he'll resist, and if he does, it'll be a 50% chance he'll attack. So if you want more action on your patrols, turn them up, blast them. I wouldn't say set them at 100, but I'd actually leave attack at 50, and then maybe just turn this up a little. That's up to you. I'm gonna leave it as it is. Going on down, you can see a lot of other probability stuff. What I changed is the sprint boost duration, which is right here. Now, when you're sprinting, you can hit the enter key and you'll actually do a extra boost sprint to catch up to someone. So I'm gonna change this to 5 seconds because I want that sprint boost to last for 5 seconds. You could change the intensity. I wouldn't recommend doing that. It's just unrealistic. Sprint boost is already unrealistic. So just leave that as it is. So moving on down, you can see some more options, more probabilities. So we're gonna hit left shift to start a traffic stop, and when I'm ready to light him up, I will. So I'll do it right here. I really hope he doesn't resist though, because I want to show a traffic stop. Okay, so he's stopping right here. Very bad spot. Oh well. So we're gonna go ahead and get out, walk up to his window, and we're gonna click E. How's it going today, sir? Got your license, registration, proof, insurance on you. And all you do is hit all documents, kind of role play it out, and there you go. Menu works. And look at that, we even get vehicle observation. We're getting a strong smell of alcohol. He also refused to show his vehicle registration and proof. He refused to show a couple things. seat belted. So he's good there. And you can do an intro just saying, you know, good evening. Do you know why I pulled you over? And he'll have dialogue at the bottom right there. It says using me as an excuse to take a break. Al, I'm using you for a tutorial video. And you can ask him where he's headed to. Very, very cool stuff. So what we're going to actually do, because we smell alcohol, I'm going to have him step out of the vehicle. Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to step out of the vehicle. All right. Thank you. And then from here, you could either have him stay right here or you could have him move back towards your cruiser. Actually, on this traffic stop, I'm going to use ultimate backup. I'm going to ask for a local unit to come assist me. And now if I want this guy to follow me, I'm going to double tap. E to get the stop the ped menu to work on foot. I'm gonna hit E again. And there we go. Bottom left, alcohol intoxication, irregular breathing. So I'm gonna have him follow me back to my cruiser. So we selected the follow me option, and here we go. I'm gonna face towards him again, hit E, stop following. And we can bring up the menu again by hitting E. Let me go ahead and just get a ped check on Jack Hoff. And he does have a warrant too. Look at that. This guy's just a mess. No wonder why he refused a couple things. And here we go. Let's go ahead and just pat him down. I'm going to ask him, do you have anything illegal on you that I need to know about? You're a good citizen. Okay. Well, I'm just going to pat you down for my safety. I'm going to hit pat down. There's that extra unit coming to assist. We're just going to see what kind of items Jack here has on him. And this is where Search Items Reborn comes in handy. So there we go. We got black spray paint. And just a couple other things. Nothing crazy and dumb that's supposed to be on a person. This is way better stuff. Go ahead and back out of that. I'm going to actually place this guy in cuffs because he does have a warrant. So we're just going to arrest him, get those cuffs on him, and then we're going to search the vehicle also. And also with Stop the Ped, guys, you can do breathalyzers, drug swab tests, and then before I cuffed him, you can do field sobriety, which is awesome. And you could also have your partner cuff him and do a breathalyzer. So here, I'm going to have my partner here do a breathalyzer on Jackie, and then you'll see the percentage come up on the bottom left. So that's why this plugin is amazing. Very easy to install too. There we go. 0.107%. This guy is wasted out of his mind. So there we go. We have another charge we could do for him. From here, if you want to search the vehicle, you're going to hit G for the context menu. Now this is where you get vehicle checks. Let's do that. Why not? You can call a transport for suspect, search, request tow service, call vehicle insurance. And right there, look at that. No registration and unknown owner for the vehicle. As says, please perform VIN number check. So you can do that if you want. Let's go ahead and search the vehicle. This is where Search Items Reborn comes in handy again too. Right there, you know, nothing crazy unrealistic. This is pretty normal, you know. So let's just go ahead and X out of that. We are good to go. So let's go ahead and call a tow service. We're gonna get a large tow truck because this guy is getting booked. There we go. So we're gonna have our backup unit take him. I'm gonna hit the context menu again by hitting G, call transport for suspect, and he'll take him. And then we'll be code 4108, ready to move on. Tow truck's right there. It'll just pick it up, turn our lights off, and head back out on patrol. Very, very cool plugin. Now I'm going to show you guys how to kind of use it on foot on a random ped. So I'm just going to dump my car here. We're going to get out. And now this is where a lot of functions come in handy when you're on foot. So say if you notice a guy with a gun or a knife walking around and you want him to drop the knife, get on your knees, show me your hands. This is what you do. So pretend this guy's reaching. We're going to go up to him, aim our gun. We're going to double tap E right there. See? He gives up, puts his hands up, gets on his knees, interlock your fingers. He does it automatically. I say it to immerse myself into it. Gonna move up, and you can cuff him. Otherwise, I'm just gonna let him go. He didn't do anything wrong. But now I'm gonna demonstrate a pursuit. So say he is taken off. We found out he has a warrant, or he's drunk and he's resisting, so he takes off. And if you want to make it an actual pursuit, you're going to aim at him either with your gun or your taser, but you have to be aiming. And you can double tap T. There we go. He's taken off. And now the closest unit will actually assist you on this pursuit. And while you're sprinting, you can hit enter for a boost. So see how we're a little slow? We're kind of behind. I'm like, I can't catch up. I'm going to hit enter. That setting we changed, we sprint an extra boost for 5 seconds. And then I'm going to tackle him by using the backspace key. We're going to pull our taser out. We can tase him. So he's running. Boom, taser. There we go. Now, if you don't want the laser, you can aim and hold T, and it'll turn off the laser. We tase him again. We tase this guy. And then if you want to turn the laser back on, just hold T again. Whoa, man. Okay, he's shooting him. I'm just going to show you guys the regular way to kind of go up to a ped. So I'm going to cancel that pursuit. And to cancel a pursuit, you hit N, terminate pursuit. Just hold enter on terminate. There we go. So here's a guy right here munching on a donut. So I'm going to double... Oh, he's running away. Well, I'm going to double click E to do a normal stop the ped. All right, so double click E. There we go. We got his attention. We're going to hit E. He looks drunk. You'll find everything else that I use that's in my... On everybody, and welcome back to another LSPDFR tutorial. And in today's video, we are installing Stop the Ped, ultimate questions for Stop the Ped, and Search Items Reborn. So 3 things today that are a must-have in your LSPDFR build. I'll have all the links to everything in the description right at the top. Otherwise, you can go to my mods list link that's down there also, and you'll find everything else that I use that's in my game. In this video, we're just installing these 3. First thing we're going to start off with is Stop the Ped. I'm going to try and go through this as in-depth and as fast as possible without missing any of the key parts. So make sure you're really listening and following along. Remember, I'm kind of doing this for the newer players. If you're new, this is going to help you a lot. We're going to start off with Stop the Ped. We're going to go ahead and just download it. As you can see, we're at the site right here. So make sure you don't click on anything else. Just click on what I'm clicking on. And make sure you have like an ad blocker. That also helps too. So you can read up on all this, get a little, deeper view of what Stop the Ped is about. But we're just going to scroll on down. I'm not going to read it to you. Once you see this box right here, we're just going to hit this down arrow and it should install right there. So I'm just going to go ahead and open that up and make sure you have WinRAR installed. I'm going to leave that right there, and I'm also going to install Ultimate Questions, which I thought I did, but I'm just going to do it again. It'll look like this. Download this file. We're going to do the top one, which is 2.0.1. Download that. It'll take 5 seconds. There we go. I'm also going to open that up. X out of that. Leave that there. Move down. I'm not going to read it to you. Once you see this box right here, we're just going to hit this down arrow and it should install right there. So I'm just going to go ahead and open that up and make sure you have WinRAR installed. I'm going to leave that right there, and I'm also going to install Ultimate Questions, which I thought I did, but I'm just going to do it again. It'll look like this. Download this file. We're going to do the top one, which is 2.0.1. Download that. It'll take 5 seconds. There we go. I'm also going to open that up. X out of that. Leave that there. Moving on. Search Items Reborn. Shout out to Officer 34 for coming up with this, because this is We're just going to scroll on down. I'm not going to read it to you. Once you see this box right here, we're just going to hit this down arrow. Are installed. I'm going to leave that right there, and I'm also going to install Ultimate Questions, which I thought I did, but I'm just going to do it again. It'll look like this. Download this file. We're going to do the top one, which is 2.0.1. Download that. It'll take 5 seconds. There we go. I'm also going to open that up. X out of that. Leave that there. Moving on. Search items reborn. Shout out to Officer 34 for coming up with this, because this is definitely enhances your searching of PEDs and vehicles. So we're gonna go ahead and download this file. Let's do the top one. Again, it'll take 5 seconds. And I'm gonna try and go through this as fast as I can, guys. So bear with me. I'm gonna go ahead and open that up also. And now we are good to go. So we have search items reborn by Officer 34. We got Ultimate Questions by Sirius 313 and Echo Wolf. Go ahead and X out of that. And then we got Stop the Ped by Bajojo. So we can go ahead and X out of that also. Now, what we got to do is open up our GTA 5 directory. So I have mine shortcutted on the desktop. If you guys don't know how to find it, you are way too far ahead for installations. You should know this by now. So I already have Stop the Ped installed, but I'm just going to do it again. So you're going to find the Stop the Ped. Download, which we have right here. So just make sure you have enough room for both files. So what we're going to do is go to Stop the Ped in the download, double click it, and then you have these 3 right here. So what you're going to do is just click on both of those. You're going to hold the left control key, hover over both, and just click them so they're both highlighted, and you're just going to drag and drop. And I'm going to replace because I already have them. So you can actually X out of Stop the Ped. And we're going to make a few adjustments real quick before we install the others. So we're going to go to LSPDFR first. We're going to go to LSPDFR first. Double click that. You're going to go to keys, and you're going to make sure you have Stop Peds key right here set to none, just like that. All right. Moving on down, you're going to want to make sure you have Traffic Stop Interact also set to none. Because these are LSPDFR base games menus that are like Stop the Ped, but we don't want those anymore. Those will just... You're going to want to make sure you have Traffic Stop Interact also set to none, because these are LSPDFR base games menus that are like Stop the Ped, but we don't want those anymore. Those will just overlay if we don't clear them. So make sure you set both of those to none. After you do that, just hit File, Save, and just X out of it. Moving on down, you're going to go to the LSPDFR INI. Just double click that. Those anymore. Those will just overlay if we don't clear them. So make sure you set both of those to none. After you do that, just hit File, Save, and just X out of it. Moving on down, you're going to go to the LSPDFR INI. Just double click that. And from here, you're going to change Ambient Disable Player Flashlight Override to True. And just X out of it. Moving on down, you're going to go to the LSPDFR INI. Just double click that. And from here, you're going to change Ambient Disable Player Flashlight Override to
Where you going? Oh.
true, just like that. All right, so just change it to true, all lowercase. After you've done that, make sure you go down to this setting right here. This is optional. I did it. I saw it, and I just wanted to make sure I... disabled it. So it's disable camera focus. I'm going to set that to true. So this is when you get into a pursuit and your camera will focus. I kind of find that annoying, so I just set that to true. And if you like that camera focus, just leave it at false. But I set it to true. Now working from here, we're just going to go ahead and hit file, save, and X out of it. Now we're good to go from there. So we're just going to go back to our directory main page. We're going to go to plugins, LSPDFR. And then in here, what you're going to do is delete vocal dispatch and police smart radio. You do not need those. Those are old. So you're just gonna highlight both by holding left control and clicking on each one. Right click on one of those highlighted files and delete. So now you have just the basics. So we're going to go into the Stop the Ped INI to go through some of the settings. I'm not going to change too much. It's really not needed. I stick with the basics. I do that on my actual build, and it's just good to get a feel of the game. You can change it as you go. It's really based on preference. So just double click on that. And in here is where you find all the keybinds for everything. So stopping the ped is E. Context menu is G, so that's if you're in your vehicle or next to your vehicle or even on foot. That's how you search a body, search a vehicle, and I believe requesting a tow truck also. That's what context menu does. And gunpoint pursuit, so if you're aiming at someone and you want them to turn into a pursuit, you could double tap T and he'll start to run and actually be a pursuit, which is a very cool function. And I actually do that a lot on my streams to make it more entertaining for my viewers. And moving on down, you have some shortcut keys to pat people down. Another keybind to grab someone without going through the menu is just left control T. That'll actually give you a function to grab someone without going through the menu. You could touch up on all this info by just reading. This is really a lot of preference-based settings. So if you want the probability of resistance of a ped, you could turn this up. Again, just follow the diagram of what requirements are. So between 0 and 100. We have resistance probability at 3, so it's a very low chance. And if he does resist, there is a 50% chance that he'll attack us. So that's kind of how that probability works right there. So a 3% chance he'll resist, and if he does, it'll be a 50% chance he'll attack. So if you want more action on your patrols, turn them up, blast them. I wouldn't say set them at 100, but I'd actually leave attack at 50, and then maybe just turn this up a little. That's up to you. I'm going to leave it as it is. Going on down, you can see a lot of other probability stuff. What I change is the sprint boost duration, which is right. Extra boost sprint 5 seconds. Sprint boost is probability stuff if you want to change it. Really, it's all preference. I just leave it how it is. Your taser does have a laser. You can actually turn that off in game by aiming your taser, holding the T key, and it will turn the laser off. Another cool function is when you're sprinting at a suspect and you want to tackle them, you can get near the suspect and hit the backspace key to actually tackle. I know there is a spot for tackle. I must have, oh, right up here. Tackle ped key, back. So that's the backspace key. If you go somewhat down further, you'll see the ammo and weapon stuff. You can change the ammo that you want to start with. I leave it as it is. Maybe if you do want an extra few bullets, change it to like 60. I don't know, up to you. Another cool function in here is you can actually change the rifle that you want that's in your vehicle. So your shotgun and your carbine rifle These don't have to be those. So if you want the special carbine rifle instead of the regular carbine, you can go to this website right here, copy and paste this into a new tab on Google, and it'll take you directly to where all the weapons are listed with their actual name. So you'll take that name from that website. So say if I want the special carbine, I'll take that, copy and paste it right into here to replace this. And once you've pasted it into here and saved it, you go into game, you'll see that you'll have that special carbine in your vehicle, which is a really, really cool function that a lot of people don't know about, that you could change out your weapons through Stop the Ped. So again, same thing goes with shotgun. If you don't want the pump, say you want the assault shotgun, you could definitely find that assault shotgun name under this website. So again, that's all preference. I just leave it as it is. Moving on down, just more extra stuff if you want to go in depth. I really don't do too much. Not even in my actual game, I really don't do that much. So from here, we're pretty much set to go. Let's go ahead and hit File, Save, and X out. So we are done with Stop the Ped. Stop the Ped's installed. We're gonna move on to Ultimate Questions and Search Items Reborn. Now, these are optional. You don't have to do these, but they definitely enhance your patrols because you get more questions, you can go further with investigations, and Search Items gives you a whole list of extra items, better items in vehicles and on pets, which is amazing, by the way. We're gonna do Ultimate Questions. So what we're gonna do here is make sure you have the Ultimate Questions up, double click on it, and then Plugins, LSPDFR, Stop the Ped, and you have these two right here. We're gonna do that same thing. So from here, we're in our Plugins folder. We're gonna go to Stop the Ped, and you'll see that we have custom questions and traffic stop questions. And we also have that same thing in here. We're just going to replace them. We're just going to take these two, highlight over both, drag and drop, replace. And now that's already added in all the new questions and traffic stop questions. So from here, we can just exit out of Ultimate Questions and just go back to your main page directory. So we are done with that one. Very easy, just a replace file. Very, very simple. Now the last one is Search Items Reborn. We're gonna go ahead and double click on that. We're gonna double click on Grand Theft Auto again. Read the README if you're very, very new, okay? He says to set these at these settings. Red at 5, yellow at 15, green at 80, to make it more realistic. Already added in all the new questions and traffic stop questions. So from here, we can just exit out of Ultimate Questions and just go back to your main page directory. So we are done with that one. Very easy, just a replace file. Very, very simple. Now the last one is Search Items Reborn. We're gonna go ahead and double click on that. We're gonna double click on Grand Theft Auto again. Read the README if you're very, very new, okay? He says to set these at these settings. Red at 5, yellow at 15, green at 80, to make it more realistic. So we're gonna go to Grand Theft Auto 5, Plugins, LSPDFR, and you're gonna follow the same pathway, all right? So back to it. Grand Theft Auto 5, Plugins. We're gonna go over here, Plugins, LSPDFR, LSPDFR, Stop the Ped, Stop the Ped. Now, as you can see, we have pat down items and vehicle items. We also have that same thing in here, vehicle items and pat down items. We're gonna take these two, drag and drop. We're gonna replace those two files. You guys did see back at that README, he put make sure, or he recommends to set these at this. And this is more realistic, by the way. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna go back a few pages. We're gonna go to the Stop the Ped INI. And you guys may have seen these settings. So we're gonna double click back into this. We're gonna scroll on down until we see searching settings, or the search settings. So I think we passed it right here. No, it's near the top. So from the top, if you scroll on down, it is right here. So red items, yellow items, and green items. So he said to set them to 5, 15, to set them to 5, 15, and 80. So we're gonna do that same thing in here. We're gonna do 5, 15, and 80. So this is more realistic, and he recommends it also, and I really do recommend taking his advice. We're gonna go ahead and hit file and save, and we are good to go. I'll just exit out of everything. There we go. Stop the ped, ultimate questions, and search items reborn. All installed. You can exit out of your directory. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop into the game to show you guys how everything works, from traffic stops to stopping peds on the street.
Dice, diablo. Yo no sabía que te ibas a... Oye, loco. Oh. ¿Cómo así? ¿Cómo así, compañero? ¿Cómo así? ¿Cómo así? ¿Cómo así, mi compañero? ¿Cómo así? A mí tú no me puedes decir eso, compañero. Usted sabe que yo te lo quiero. Venga acá. A mí. ¿Usted está seguro? A mí. Mire, compañero. No, tú sabes que me puse a joder con mi hermano ahí, que llegó. Sabes que uno no lo ve por una semana o dos. Y nos pusimos a ver, loco, antes de ayer, sí. Quedamos bebiendo, loco, como a las 6, 7 de la mañana. Terminamos de beber ya. Y de ahí salimos como a comprar comida. Ya era como las 7, 8. Ya tú sabes, ya estamos el otro día, loco. Ese otro día ya yo me acosté, me levanté como... Ya tú sabes. Yo lo que estaba malo. Quiera Dios, esta vaina me trabaje, vamos a ver. Please.
With drivers like you around, it sucks to be a cyclist.
Cállate, no puedo. Oh, ya tú sabes, bro. Yo no sabía que el juego se veía así. Loco, yo lo que estoy ahora es modificando el juego mío de GTA regular. No, de historia. Soy policía. Estoy poniendo la vaina de policía, esta vaina. Uy, espérate, start the threat attention and whoever is receiving who just failed to verify deviation. ¿Y cómo te pusiste? Una vaina ahí, esa es una vaina de policía. Tú te lo puedes poner diferente como tú quieras, pero yo me lo puse así, pero voy a tener que quitarle la vaina. Unload. Se crashó. No estoy bien, ¿verdad? Esto es todo de policía, ¿verdad? Yeah. Hay policía. Alright, alright. Nuevo. Como, gracias por el like. ¿Qué es lo que dime a ti? Como quiera. Tiene que buscar una vaina. Stop the bed. Let's PD FR disable.
It may have a full float up. Thank you for watching.
No sé lo que será. ¿Qué sería?
Oh my god!
Today I'm going to be going for a couple of dates. So,
Whatever, esta vaina. Vamos a ver.
copy, then go ahead and paste it. Same exact copy.
Shit.
Sturdy, looking for, said LSPDFR.
Let's go, keep moving.
Have stop at number 9. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to copy this. Go ahead and copy it, and we're going to paste it. Our decimal is about 5 or 8. And so we have to have on head locker, things like that. You can click.
You do not want to keep LSPT waiting.
We're going to move stop the bed up text. Alright guys, so this range data view on the left, and we are going to, just like this, alright? You're going to get a message saying that you need to replace some files. You very much so do need to replace.
There are several infractions I can bust you for here.
Alright guys, and let's see if you in the front. As we can see, they're all plug-in, actually loaded in. Looks like this is working. To me.
Tenés que descargarlo de nueva. Policía, echa para allá, que te mete a tira. Oh, shit. Yo, what? Pues están ahí, loco. Dice, tú estás aquí todavía. Te voy a subir una vaina. ¿Tú estás aquí? Ah, bad. Dispatch, I need a car. Dispatch, I need a vehicle. El hueso.
Attention all units. Officer needs immediate assistance near Rockford Hills.
El hueso.
Damn! Come on! I can see paint drying!
Suave, suave, suave. Yo puedo hablar con ellos, yo puedo hablar con ellos. Suave, suave. Dispatch.
This is dispatch.
Uy. Show me 10-8.
Acknowledged. 7. Proceed with patrol.
Uy, pero una vaina bacana, loco. ¿Qué le digo? ¿Qué le digo? Vamos a comenzar algo, yo tengo que comenzar algo.
Citizens report a possible 211 at the Vespucci branch of Suburban.
Dispatch on
Respond
route.
code 3.
Vaya pollo. Ya, tengo que arreglar este mal.
That's messed up!
Permiso, permiso. Dispatch, I'm on scene. Dispatch, I need backup.
Attention all units. Officer requesting backup near, Del Perro. Respond code 3.
Ooh.
LSPD, freeze!
Muévete para que tú veas.
You're good! Go!
Oye, chequeame ahí. Espera, dame chequear. ¿No te puedo chequear? O se lo van a llevar. Espera, dame chequear. Diablo, no lo puedo chequear, ¿verdad? Que yo desactivé el otro.
Oh no!
Yo tenía otro, loco, ya.
No way!
Yo tenía otro, vos sí, vos tenés que arreglarlo, sí, hermano. Yo tenía otro que lo podía chequear. Pero vamos a llamar por otra ocasión. Dispatch, I need transport.
10-4.
Así se lo van a llevar. Policía. No sé qué hacer con estas puntas realmente. Anda, yo te escuché. Ya estoy. Míralo allá donde viene. Güey, está aquí. Dispatch, I need transport. Dispatch, I got suspect in custody.
10-4, copy.
Can I get transport for custody?
10-4, copy.
Ese que está bien ahí. La gente está jugando conmigo. Dispatch, I need transport. Hoy para la vaina ya. Voy a tener que cerrarlo. No puedo llevármelo, voy a tener que cerrar el juego. Tengo que arreglar la vaina, eso. Tengo que el más que yo descargué. No tiene, no tiene la vaina. Eso me lleva cara. Vaina, tú vas a ver cómo yo la arreglo de una vez. El pile vaina, yo lo tengo de que ya, mira. Tiene eso. Diablo, tú estás ahí. Dios, pues tú esta vaina. Dios. Vamos a ver entonces. Este video. Este no hay video. Yo lo busqué en el teléfono, fue. Espérate. Uy, vamos aquí, historia. Míralo aquí.
To make sure that it
No, yo mejor voy a hacer esto. Lo voy a buscar. Stop the pad. LSPR. Oh, el video de una
gets,
vez.
or a couple people in my your file path. So this is what we're going to do, guys. We're going to go here and go to the search, just type in Steam. We're going to go ahead and open up Steam. Once we get on Steam, we're going to go to Library. And then once we're at Library, we are going to right-click Grand Theft Auto 5. We're then going to go down to Manage. And then we're going to go to Browse Local Files. Now, when we click this, it's going to automatically pull us up into Grand Theft Auto. All right, real quick. If we go back one in the file directory here, in our file path, if we go back one to Common, you guys will see that I have a clean version and a non-clean version. And if you guys want to have more than one version of your Grand Theft Auto 5 main directory, in case you guys make a mistake of the modded one, all you have to read this one because clean's at the end. A couple things here. So first of all, if we go into our plugins folder and then we go into LSPDFR, you will then see that we do have stoptheped.ini. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to copy this. So go ahead and copy it, and then we're going to paste it to our desktop. Okay, we
Vamos a hacer toda vaina de una vez.
don't want to move it. We just want to copy and paste. And it did. So for me, I'm going to have to go do a little. Website is a little wonky. So what you guys are going to want to do is scroll down to the bottom where you guys see the download button. We're going to go ahead and hit download right down here. Okay, right at that arrow. Now, sometimes, guys, if you don't have ad blocker or things like that, you guys may get a pop-up. If you guys get a pop-up, close out of that window and click this download again until you guys see it actually download Stop the Ped, okay? Don't click on any ads. I can't stress that enough. All right, so now what we are going to do is we are going to move Stop the Ped to the desktop. We can then close out of our browser. We don't necessarily need this anymore, so go ahead and close out of your browser. We're going to move Stop the Ped right here where we can see it. We're going to have our main game directory open, and then we're going to take this after we open it up, and we are going to open up the Stop the Ped folder, and inside of here we have the plugins, Rage Native UI, and we have a readme.txt. All right, guys, so this Rage Native UI was last updated 3.9, it looks like 2024, so it looks like this is a lot newer of a Rage Native UI than what we have. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to go ahead and hold left control, and then we are going to select Rage Native UI and plugins, and then what we're going to do is drag and drop those directly into our main game directory, just like this. All right, you're going to get a message saying that you need to replace the files. You very much so do need to replace the files, so make sure you guys replace them files. Once that's done, we are going to scroll down here to where it says Rage Plugin Hook, and we are going to go ahead and launch Rage Plugin Hook. Okay, guys, once Rage plug-in hook finally launches Grand Theft Auto 5 and gets us into LSPDFR, I will continue the video from there. For now, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video for the sake of the video. Alright, guys, and it looks to be that I am back.
De que ya se arregló. Vamos a ver si es verdad, Lince. Yo nada más cambié una par de vainas. Ya nada más era eso. Oye, aquí abajo. Estos 5, 15 y 80. Y ya. Guardar. Vamos a abrir el juego. Mira esa película, mira esa película. Ya lo quité. Vamos a ver, bro, vamos a ver. Cuando comience esa vaina, yo tengo que abrir esto. ¿Tú me entiendes? Para que me caiga todo rápido, ahí me meto. Ya el juego me cargó. Yo hago así, y el juego me va a salir así. El juego me va a salir, ok. Yo dije, ya se dañó la vaina. Yo espero un momento porque la vaina se está cargando en el background ahí. ¿Tú me entiendes? Tengo que esperar otro momento para que toda la vaina se caiga. Entrando online, ¿cómo así? Ay, la puerta abrió. Hay que aprovechar. Ok. Estamos aquí. Estamos en Duty. No. Vamos a comenzar esta vaina, vamos a ver. Con Dios delante, esta vaina así, ¿verdad? Pues Duty. Vamos, por favor, por favor. Como quiera, loco. Como quiera. Como quiera, loco. Yo voy a tener que ver, espérate. Voy a tener que trae la vaina aquí, aquí y aquí. Aquí no dice nada de prenderlo. Estos son los botones, ¿verdad? Ok. Vamos a entrar aquí. Esto. Esto tampoco es. Esto tampoco es. Entiendo, ¿no? Eso no es. Yo quisiera como editar esta vaina. ¿Se puede editarlo con esto? Y tío, eso se ve raro. Wow. Wow. Yo no sé qué sería porque yo tengo esto apagado.
In LSPDFR, so then plug. So once we're in the police station, hit off duty. So we're gonna go off duty. 5.2, which means it's all the way up to date, guys. Perfect. All right, so there's one more thing that we actually have to do to fully get this updated. All right, as far as our controller settings go, you guys can always go in and manually edit the changes made to the out of the game. Inside of here, we are going to go all the way up to the top. We're going to go to plugins, and then we're going to go to LSPDFR, and then we are going to go down here to where it says stop the ped.ini. It doesn't get copied version. So now that's in. Now what I'm going to do is exit out of the screen. I'm going to go ahead and okay, so this is a manual A. Go to this PC apps, and then you're going to go to common, and there's your directories. Okay, we have loaded back into LSPDFR. Go over to LSPDFR. We're then going to go ahead and navigate over to where it says character and then go to nearest police station. 1-4. So by clicking, it's consuming the coffee once again. Ped 4.9.5.2. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and go to
Hey guys, today I'm gonna be and you have to the computer doesn't take cop mods LSPDFR, so I'm gonna show you how to fix that. So what you want to do is look verifying, and you have to do like security stuff, and it basically the computer doesn't trust the stop the ped yet for DTA cop mods LSPDFR. So I'm gonna show you how to fix that. So what you want to do is locate stop the ped on your PC. So I have it. I could just find it in downloads. Or no, quick access. And stop the peds right here for me. I'm gonna go to right click and click properties. And then right here, you're gonna see something called something along the lines of you need to it's basically came from a computer where it may have a virus on it. If you downloaded it from a correct place, I'll leave the link in the description for the correct plugin website. If you downloaded it correctly, it should say this has been downloaded from a very unverified computer. Would you like to unblock it? And then you click on block, and then once you load up LSPDFR, it will load up.
No tiene sentido, no me deja. No me deja desbloquearlo. Esta vaina yo tengo que concentrarme. Ok, ahí está, Déjame ver si yo puedo cargar el juego así.
You another LSPDFR tutorial. Plugins, in that right now, be up below, and I'll go ahead and put the download everything. We're only going to do the ones we're going to use. Is simply reinstall the update. So, if you want to be sure that it works, stick around for the full video. Just to show you guys that it actually worked. And then we're going to do Speedwriter Lite, and that's going to be it, guys. A couple days ago. Okay, we can exit out of, go to our Grand Theft Auto 5 main directory. You can find it in Steam, find Grand Theft Auto. We're going to start with Stop the Ped first. Going to click into it once. You're going to see all this. It's from February of 21. This one's from February of 18. So the only thing you're going to drag and drop is the plugins. Straight into your buffer zone. drag and drop. You want to replace the files because the updated version is what we're putting in to the ped. Let's go ahead and go through this real quick and do ultimate backup. You're going to click. I'm taking their word for it, plugin hook, and I'll see you guys in the game to let you know if it worked. Alright guys, we are in game, just loaded in, trying to get this video out there to you guys. So we're on duty, so let's go ahead and try pressing our B button to see if backup comes up. Look at that, we've got ultimate backup. Let's find a ped, there's one right there. See if stop the ped works.
Hold it!
Seems like everything works, guys.